Alrighty guys, and welcome back in. Today we're going to be spawning in on Bad Hams. Now right away we're going to look at the bottom left side and we're going to see that there is an obsession in the trial that is not me. I can see another teammate and I can see all 4 teammates including myself. Now what do we know? We know we're versing Mr. Puddles and it looks like he's going for the Feng, which is nice. Now Mr. Puddles, we'll go into details about him, also known as the Clown, in a few minutes. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know I am in a 4-man pre-made. I am not on comms with these allies. I have a teammate working on a generator above me. I'm going to look up the staircase when I run past. I can see it's a multi-person gen. I'm going to move over here and work on this generator out in the open. That way I'm applying pressure here. He's applying pressure up there. I have another player applying pressure in the middle of the street. One person's been hit. I should run into this. I didn't make it in time. Now, you might be wondering why I would have wanted to run into that. The Clown has no threat on me. I want to know his add-ons. Now, let's talk about the Clown by default, yeah? Clown moves at 115% movement speed by nature. When he throws a bottle, he has no penalty towards movement. When you walk into the cloud of smoke of the bottle, you will scream unless you have calm spirits. This will reveal an aura of your, not an aura, but a speech bubble, much like a doctor shocking you for madness, of your current location to the Clown. This also being said, the Clown will hinder your movement speed by 15% for as long as you are in the smoke. The second you leave the smoke, you will have the hinder persist for 2 additional seconds. A lot of red sparks and smoke coming out of that generator. That tells me old mate has Pop Goes the Weasel and he doesn't have Ruin. Now, what else do we know about the Clown, right? Like I said, 115% movement speed. You'll notice I unhooked at a quicker rate, and that's because of this new amazing perk that I have called Desperate Measures. Now, I want to know if he has the Solve It Jug. Now, I was talking about his hinder being a 15% penalty. If he has a Flask of Bleach add-on, that hinder goes from 15 to 20%. That means your running speed is at 80%. You can only medium vault, even under the 15% penalty, but it's going to really hurt you a lot. He can also have Ether, 10 and 15%. Believe it or not, 10% is a 0.5 second hinder, while 15%, even though it's 5% difference, is a 1 second hinder. They stack together. This means if you have Ether 10 and Ether 15% on as Clown, and you use a bottle, and his survivor runs into it and leaves, they have the hinder penalty of 15% for 3.5 seconds. Right, so the Clown can actually make magic happen. But I haven't even mentioned one of his strongest add-ons in the game. It is a yellow add-on. It is called the Solve It Jug. Now, the Solve It Jug, we're going to be able to tell if the Clown has it. It'll appear on the screen on the far right-hand side saying Solve It Jug. This gives you the exhaustion effect. Therefore, you will not be able to sprint burst dead hard. However, the only thing that triumphs it, I'm cutting off at a really poor angle here. Looks like he's... Oh, he is coming for me. This is going to be interesting. I kind of want to get hit by a bottle if I'm telling you the truth. Might not work. Oh, nailed it. Still hasn't used the bottle. I got that side window that's got my name on it. And he let go of Chase. So instead of running the conventional loop up the stairs like I just did, I had a feeling he would have assumed that. He didn't use one bottle. Based on the fact he didn't use a bottle, I think he needed to reload. He's used the bottle now, and we can hear that we have an Adam screaming. I really want to get in that cloud of smoke. Now, when looking at how quickly that smoke's disappearing, it tells me he doesn't have add-ons to make the smoke stay for a longer period of time. Not many Clowns would run something along those lines. Little trick with Clown as well, I have been doing a lot of content on him recently, is aim high with your bottles. Aim high, you cover more, but you don't have a consistent bottle placement. But if, for example, if I'm at a jungle gym and there's a high tree, I should be placing it on the high tree. I can hear a crying Steve behind me to the left. He's probably getting healed by my other ally. We're looking at an overcharged Clown with Pop Goes the Weasel. Interesting combo when he doesn't have... I kind of want him to use a bottle. I need to know. I don't need to know, but I really want to know if he has exhaustion add-ons. He's going to overcharge that again. I'm going to go around this. I'm pretty far away. Let's see how he responds to this. He can cut through. Okay, what do we know about this guy? He likes to follow. He doesn't like to cut me off. Now, I know he's going to quickly do that generator or check on the generator. He could use the bottle over the top to hinder me. Oh, I didn't even notice the fence was broken there. I'm taking a hit here. I kind of want him to use a bottle, though, if I'm going to tell you the truth. Alright, I've just noticed he didn't exhaust me. Therefore, he doesn't have any form of exhaustion add-ons. That's good. This means he's in a really bad spot. If I can get him to use a bottle here, he's let go of Chase. I'm going to go back into the generator, the right-hand side of the map. The generator there is done. These doors are closed, therefore he hasn't gone through. Might have a Jenny downstairs and a Jenny here, making a very strong 2-gen strat, which generally killers will float around. If there is an a 3-gen strat, they'll generally hoard towards the majority. Now, unfortunately for this Clown, he doesn't have the build to keep the pressure up when he needs to. Imagine how much more pressure this man would have had with Ruin Undying, believe it or not, with 0.6% of a generator's completion. being regressed per second. That being said, working on a generator myself, quarter of the map. It's going to take me 80 seconds to do. I actually haven't done much this game. You will have noticed that Desperate Measures has allowed me to hook save one of my allies quicker. The more injured people in the game, the faster I heal both myself and them. It also affects hook saving, which is very, very important. Being able to do a fast hook save is the difference between getting grabbed, getting the guy off the hook, walking through him, getting him to take the BT hit, and preserving your dead hard. You can do some very incredible plays with this perk if there are 3 injured people. With 2 injured people, when you run in for the hook save, you're going to get hit, making 3 injured people, doing the hook save, and then moving through your teammate. With 4 injured people, it's going to be a very, very fast hook save and very fast heals. That being said, we're going to go straight towards that door to my left, and we're going to power it, and then we're going to look at where the other door is, and we're going to run through the map, trying to save our teammate. Currently, this clown is in a really hard situation. Do keep in mind, like I said earlier, I am in a 4-man pre-made, however, I am not on comms. That being said, it just goes to show you the power of teamwork, the power of split pressuring, and the fact that the killer doesn't have Corrupt or Ruin puts them in a really awkward situation at the start of the game. The first 120 seconds of Dead by Daylight is so important for you to get generator stability. It doesn't really make a lot of sense saying that, but getting the pallets around important gens out of the way, you know, getting pressure where you need it early on. Corrupt Intervention can also give you 3-gen for late game on a lot of the maps too. So there's a lot of reasons to run Corrupt because it's not luck dependent. Now, at the end of the day, you could get bad placement on Corrupt, but at the same time, Ruin is more luck dependent. Ruin Hex Undying, no matter what totem breaks first, you're still going to have Ruin available. So it has less luck, but it requires more perk slots. So it really comes down to you. Playing somebody like a clown, you don't have a lot of free space, and based on that, you need to be very careful of what perks you choose. I think Tinkerer with Sloppy Butcher rather than Barbecue is really good on the clown for the consistency on multiple injured people. I don't want to leave because my teammate might need medical attention right now. I should go through the map and looking for him. And then your other 2 perks are based on you. You can go Corrupt, you can go Surge, you can go Pop, you can go Ruin, you can go Hex Undying. There's quite a lot of good choices on the table. Sounds like he's used more than 1 bottle unless he double back through the smoke, but this guy doesn't have hinder add-ons. He definitely has used more than one bottle. 32 meter terror radius on a clown without modern abuse. I am exhausted though. I'm guessing we're near the shack over here. No, we're not. 32 meter terror radius. I don't know if he went down under there to the left. I hear Adam's with him. Adam might be able to take a hit. Unfortunately, I mispositioned myself. They have to be over this side of the map. Running out of time. They've both taken a hit. I don't know where they are. I'm in the center of the board. This tells me they're probably close to one of the exits. This is very bad because of how much time I'm wasting right now. I don't hear the hut. Yeah, okay, they're near this exit. They might have actually made it out. Let's find out if I can assist my ally. Looks like they were successful in making it out, and the clown is going to let them go. Quickly squeeze a couple of extra blood points here, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to leave. The bonus will always be here until nobody is injured. He has Chlorophobia then, if you saw that, but I can out-heal Chlorophobia's penalty. So it's a very, very strong perk under the right circumstances. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this video over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DBD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live streams. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of action going on this game, but hopefully this gives you guys good understanding of how important Corrupt Intervention is, how important Ruin is, how important Split Pressure is, and keeping people off gens and not over-committing to your chase. It can be very hard for a lot of killers to do, especially killers that lack map pressure like the clown, as opposed to somebody like Freddy, who can get around the board at an incredibly quick rate. Anyways, guys, GG's well played, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one.